the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! Hey Owls, the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the esports arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the esports arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on! the secret is out. Welcome to the FAU Esports Arena and Gaming Center. My name is Kendall Blakeney, a senior here at FAU, and I'm going to be your guide to one of the hottest spots in the newly renovated Student Union. We feature some of the highest grade technology and PC gaming equipment. There are 40 brand new MSI gaming PCs so you can practice and game casually or competitively. We currently offer over 40 popular PC games from League of Legends to Minecraft. You can also enjoy free gameplay with ping pong, billiards, and bring your own console stations. Our super friendly staff are always ready to help, and our hours of operation are 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This semester, we're hosting tons of lively and exciting events with amazing prizes for those of you who think you have what it takes to win. With the Esports Arena now open and already having served over 350 owls, what are you waiting for? It's time to get your game on. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, Discord, and Instagram so you can keep up to date on the latest happening in the Esports Arena. For more information, visit our booking website, fauevents.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Owls and game on!
Terminology or kind of overwhelmed because the game's getting a lot more huge, especially online and like Twitch and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be here to make your lives a little bit easier because honestly, it's not too bad if you think about it.
Yeah, it's
So-
not, yeah. People think it's harder than it actually is.
For sure. This isn't like you have to memorize combos and stuff in terms of like quarter circles and such. So when you started out, you'll probably be using default controls unless you know about changing your controls. Most people use like a Switch controller, so either 2 Joy-Cons or like a Pro controller or a GameCube controller. No one really uses sideways. That's a bit much.
Yeah, I've
unless
never
you-
seen that. I don't think.
I mean, I have, but
Yeah.
we're mainly going to be going over the Pro controller setup. But it's the only difference between this and the GameCube controller, which are the two like competitive standards, is the Pro controller has like a few more buttons in terms of like the back. You have your L, R, and then your triggers, while the GameCube only has like 2 triggers and like a third button up here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be going over just like normal controls, but in terms of main like competitive setups, a lot of people change the smash attack stick to like a tilt, and then they turn off, if I can get there, stick jump, because that helps with inputs later. They
Yeah,
also
especially
have-
with like the up tilt,
right.
it's a lot easier with that.
But I'm gonna be going over with normal Pro controller setup. What are you doing on this? You're making it. It's a good tag. That's pretty much this game. You either
Yeah.
carry it or you're mashing.
I was like,
There's no
one
two
of the
ways
two.
about it. You're not good. You'll never be good.
There we go.
You don't have a grab. You better put a grab on. Alright, so I guess we can like go to training mode.
Yeah, that's what.
Mess around with that. So this game's huge. There's like what, 80 plus characters?
It is about almost 8
Think? No, sure. So actually, there's a lot of stages, but in terms of competitive Smash, a lot of regions are different. So like for South Florida, we use like a specific amount of stages that maybe in a different state they don't use. But in general, there's about
I want to say yeah, 6
yeah,
or 7.
7-ish stages you have to worry about in terms of like playing the game
I mean,
competitively.
the major ones are gonna be like Pokemon Stadium 2, right?
Yeah. Pokemon
Uh,
Stadium 2,
Final Destination, Battlefield,
Classic, yeah.
yeah, Smashville,
Yeah.
Town and City.
And they actually have a lot of differences that we can go over. I think we'll go FD for now, but we can showcase like the differences between, I'll say like FD and then a difference like
Yeah.
with the Battlefield. So let's go to FD for now. Now, every character here is completely different. Besides like,
Well,
some
yeah,
echoes,
there's
but
some Echo Fighter.
there's like the best, this is most similar to these two, and then like the Samuses wherever they are.
Yeah.
But every character here is really different. So honestly, one of the bigger steps in competitive Smash is like just pick a character and stick with them at least for like a while.
That's the thing. I see a lot of new
Yeah.
players. What they do usually is like they try to play as many characters as they can. But I
Right.
think choosing a main is like probably the first thing.
It's really important
Yeah.
because honestly, you could just play every character, but in terms of like getting somewhere, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's better to like get a foundation with the game, and then you can start playing whoever you want. So I'm a Joker main, and I know as well as a Ken main. I think for the demonstration, I might go Lucina.
Yeah, go like a fun.
I'll go Lucina for now. Oh wait, who do you want to be?
For me as Mario.
Ew. Just for you, buddy.
Yes.
But let's see. You good? Okay.
Alright.
So one of the most important things in this game is a lot of new players probably don't really know, but when you're playing with like a specific character, if you use the same move over and over, it becomes something called stale. So like this attack with Lucina will like progressively get weaker the more you spam it. So that's like an anti-spam kind of technique.
Yeah.
You know? It's
like-
like how they prevent anti-spam.
It's mostly like important when you're using like kill moves. Like you don't want to be
Right.
throwing out kill moves and over over again, hitting people on shield and stuff, because it'll just get weaker and weaker, and it'll be harder to kill over time.
I'm not really sure like how far we have to go in terms of terminology, but we can explain like the basic attacks. So like every character has a jab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for like some characters they have like a 1, 2, 3. For Lucina she just has like a 1, 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
And then you have your smash attacks. This is probably the one most casuals are like known for, like what they really know.
Yeah, it's like the big strong move.
big strong hilly move.
Yeah.
And then so you can go down and you press it. You can do left or right. It's the same move. Or you can go up. The next one we have our tilt. So instead of like a smash where you put your stick in one direction and you press A like immediately, or you charge it, you just slightly move your stick. So I'm holding slightly forward. You see how like Lucina's walking a little bit? And you press A and you do like a little sword swipe there. So it's
Yeah.
different from this move. I know it doesn't look too different, but like they are different moves. So you can do that for any direction. So you can do like a down tilt, and you can have up tilt.
Yeah. So like with tilt, it's kind of, I feel like a lot of new players don't really utilize up tilt mostly.
Yeah, it seems like people don't really understand. A lot of times, I think it's because people play with default controls.
Yeah, it's
So you
kind of
see, I'm flicking up. Maybe I want to hold up to do like a tilt stick, but I don't want to like, in the heat of the moment when you're playing with your friends, you don't really like slowly put your thumb up. You want to like mash it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the problem with that is like people will usually play with dab jump, so they just
Yeah.
keep jumping accidentally.
And they get up air or something
So
else.
that's why a lot of people turn off dab jump.
Yeah. Which is,
So you-
I think better overall.
It's definitely better. It's a lot more like you have a lot more control.
Yeah.
But after that, we have your aerials. So if you press A, if you hold a direction, you press A in the air, you get a different set of attacks. So you have your forward aerials. If you hold back, you get like a back aerial. You go down, you get a down aerial. And then up, you get an up aerial. And if you don't press any direction, but you press A, you get a nair or a neutral aerial. So in terms of terminology, we call it F smash, down smash, up smash, side tilt, or up tilt, down tilt, and then up air, forward air, back air, down air,
Yes.
and there. And also a dash attack. Well, we just call these jabs and then dash attack.
Dash, yeah. I always forget about dash attack.
A lot of people, yeah, like some characters have, like Mario has an insane dash
Yeah,
attack.
it's pretty good.
This character has dumb dash attack,
Yeah.
but that's like more technical.
Yeah, so those are all their normals, but they also have specials.
Right, that's the next set of attacks. The good thing about Smash is like the terminology is very like,
It's pretty, self-explanatory,
yeah,
right?
it's like intuitive, you know?
Yeah.
If you press back and you're in the air, it's like,
It's a back air. So like, okay, for specials, you have Nucha special.
Yep, so this is Lucina, there's a little thrust.
Yeah. Then you have side special, or side B. You probably hear people say side B as well. You
Side
have
B.
down B.
Down B, Lucina's is a counter.
Yeah, and then you have up B.
Up B, okay, so a lot of people don't really know it either. Like a lot of people can just jump and then up B back up like that.
Yeah.
That's the main goal of Smash again, is like just knock your opponent off the stage and make sure they don't come back. So
Yeah.
like if I can't make it back, oh no, I lost the stock.
Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, yeah, like you have to know how to try to make it back at all cost.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
do
another
anything
problem
you
with
can.
like having tap jump on, is when you try to use your up B, you just instantly burn your
You-
double
yeah,
jump
you
because you
waste
have
it.
to jump.
Yeah.
Because when you hold up, it just makes you jump. So that's like a big problem with having tap jump on. So again, this is why I recommend for any like new players, turn off tap jump. It's like the first thing you should do.
Yeah, and like, it's not a necessity. It really is like just a comfort thing.
Yeah.
If you don't mind it, you don't have to change it, but I recommend it. I think.
Like if you notice very like small gaps in your gameplay, like if you're double jumping too early or your recoveries are getting like burning them too quickly, turn off tap jump.
Yeah, just turn it down.
Honestly, that's the first thing you can do before you can even play the game and make sure you're comfortable.
But yeah, next thing we have is grabs.
Yes. So specials we already covered. There's like just the same directions like with aerials and such. And grabs are the same thing. So if you can have a dedicated grab button, or a lot of people what they do is they'll shield, so hold like your triggers usually, and you have like a bubble, and you can press A and you'll do like a shield grab. That's what we call that.
Yeah.
But when you do a grab, you see like Mario's in this position where he can't really do anything, and like Lucina can do anything. So if you press A when you grab someone, you pummel them, which is just doing a little bit of damage. You're just like hitting them a bit.
Yeah.
But the
just
main
chip damage.
yeah. And then the main thing you want to do with a grab is you want to flick a direction. This game's all directions.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's why it's pretty simple. Just do something, then pick a direction.
So
and,
if I do like down, this is a down throw. If I do forward, that's a forward throw. Up throw, and then the last one is a back throw.
Yeah.
But also you could, if you want to be like disrespect, you just like pummel them and just let them go. Because after a while, they just remove like that.
Yeah. A lot of ways to mix up in this game.
So, in general, like, in terms of competitiveness, like, a very simple rule, to be honest, is if you don't know, okay, there, but calm down, buddy. A big rule is, like, if you don't know where to if you grab your opponent here, it's better, in my honest opinion, is to throw them, like, off the stage.
Yeah.
And just figure it out from
Having
there.
your opponent off stage is like the best thing you could be doing.
Yeah, that's, like, the focus is, like, just make sure your opponent is going off stage and make sure they don't come back, you know?
There are a lot of ways to do that. You can do that with aerials too, not just grabs.
Yeah.
Like just throw them off stage, get them off.
But we mainly wanted to go over terminology just to make sure like
yeah, we're all
everyone's on the same page
Yeah.
before we start getting into like competitiveness.
Yeah. These also
So-
have like shielding.
Yeah, the shielding and if you like again more directions,
Yeah.
but for shield if you flick left or right, you roll either left or right.
Yeah.
But if you flick down when you're in the shield, you're actually doing a spot dodge, so you're dodging in place. And so again, it's very intuitive. We call these spot dodges and then just rolls.
Yeah. And if
after
you're in
that.
the air, you get a air dodge.
Yeah. And if you try shielding in the air, you actually do an air dodge.
And there's also like direction to this. You can do directional like air dodge to the left.
More
direction to the
direction.
right.
You go if you hold forward and you press shield, forward air dodge, back air dodge, down air dodge, up air dodge.
I think to note those are like just like moves. They also stale. You shouldn't be using them so much.
Right.
It is
Everything
slow down.
it's like anti-spam mechanic.
Yeah.
Your anti-spam mechanic is just don't do it too much. Because if you notice, the more I spot dodge, the slower it gets and the less like invincible frames I have. So basically, the more what's the word? Vulnerable to attacks
Yeah.
I become.
It's just more punishable.
Right. So you can't just do this for like the whole game. But now that we're all on the same page, let's see, what should we talk about next? Probably. We can go over something like DI.
Yeah, that's actually
So DI is short for directional influence. Right? So let me just.
Yeah, go ahead and put me like a.
Yeah. So in Smash Brothers, your opponent goes farther from your attacks depending on their percent. So right now, let's say you've been fighting your opponent, he's at 40%, and then like say you're Lucina, and you hit him with an F smash. See how far he went? That was what, no DI?
No DI.
Yeah. So now if we change it to like 60 or 78, 80%, and we hit him, he goes a lot farther, and then he loses the stock, right?
Yeah. That's like the basic fundamental of the game.
And you might be thinking like, wow, he died at like 80. What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but there are ways to change that. Like so, DI is just like you could live longer. You could like mix up your opponent. There's a lot of ways you could use DI.
So DI is basically it's really easy to understand and like kind of put into your game plan once you figure out what it is. So let's say, as we see let's do it one more time. We've seen this F smash sends like that, right?
Yeah.
And that kind of like in this little arc. I don't know if yeah, here we go. Trajectory guys.
Oh.
Excuse me. Get hit.
Go.
So boom. You see that little arc? Now, if Oswaldo or OmniLife holds left, so the opposite direction of where he wants to go, basically he doesn't want to go to the end of the screen, right? He wants to stay in as much as he can. So if he holds in, let's say like from here, he flies a lot less far, and the arc actually kind of changes a bit.
Yeah.
So you can DI any attack. Like,
Yeah.
actually
Pretty
any.
much every attack in the game, yeah.
Like, if I up tilt him, that's the default arc. But if he holds, like, right or up or down, it completely changes the arc.
Yeah.
And that's super important, like, in general when you're playing, like, this game. Because, obviously, for the big moves, like, like F smash, you always want to just DI, depending on most moves, but most moves you probably just want to hold, like, strictly to the left or right.
Yeah.
So, like, if Oswaldo's going to get hit to the left, he'll want to hold more to the right. But
Exactly.
he didn't.
I did not.
But he did not do it correctly.
Go.
Okay. Different attack. Okay. But here he held right, so he lived a lot longer.
Yeah. So like,
But-
this could also help in combos. Like if you're getting combo too much, like mix up the way you're DIing. You could try DIing up or down
Right.
or left or right.
Like Lucina has this thing where if you hit him with like Nair into like anything, right? You see how the combo meter stayed like 1-2?
Yeah.
Okay, I messed that up. So that's a true combo, but in terms of like the arc, like if he does nothing, it's gonna be what we call a true combo, something that basically works no matter what. But if he DIs like maybe like up to the right where he wants to go, right?
Yeah.
Like if he gets hit with Nair, you see that he gets sent in like that little like area that's perfect for an F smash. So what he could do is hold a specific direction and try to like get out of it before I can like he gets that good position.
Mm-hmm.
It's like for these combos it might not work, but like a lot of freeform combos like
Yeah. So a lot of combos are just strings and they're not exactly like true.
right.
So there are ways to get out of most combos in the game. You just gotta know where to DI and what options you have to get out. So like good options to get out of combos is gonna be like air dodge, nair, like usually your faster moves.
Yeah, anything to get you out of like I think if maybe you like if you up throw me.
Yeah.
Like if you up throw like down there.
Oh, after that, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty
That
much
should be
true
true,
for a
yeah.
while.
But like I think right here, maybe not.
Yeah, see here, I can't do anything. Like you can mash jump too. Like try to jump out of it. See?
There it is.
So if you do it again, and like, you see, I didn't do anything there. I just let it happen. But here, like if he throws me again, he can't get like a guaranteed follow up depending on like my percentage, so how far I go,
Yeah.
and then if I'm holding a specific direction. So if I put myself at like a good percent, like 60 maybe. See there, I tried to. If you saw there, I tried to double jump out of it,
Yeah.
but it didn't work. So if we try it again, if he tries it again, maybe spot dodge will work. Nope, it didn't work. This is a good way to like experiment with like combos. Basically, is just
Yeah, so there's,
sitting
like,
here for like
training
hours trying to
mode
figure it
here.
out. So you see there. Oh wait, sorry. So mashing jump didn't help. Mashing spot dodge doesn't help. But that's also because I'm not DIing. I'm literally just letting the general knockback like take me where I need to go.
Yeah.
But if I hold up when he does it, it makes my job a lot easier. He barely got that, you know.
Yeah. So you just gotta try to make your opponent have a hard time the whole
Right.
time, yeah.
Like obviously when you're being sent too far, you want to hold in so you don't die as early. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's a good idea to hold out, like try to go away from your opponent just so they can't combo you anymore.
Yeah. A lot of moves are also just like kind of weird to DI. It's just more about like learning what character does
Right.
what and how to DI what. It's
So
kind of
Honestly,
interesting.
learning the basic concept of like DI and just kind of like reacting, because like I'm sure Oswaldo and I, like whenever we play this game now, we just unconsciously like DI. Like,
yeah, we don't have to be thinking about
we
it.
don't have to really think too much about. Like obviously, if he gets F smashed here, he wants to hold left.
Yeah,
But-
it's like a basic part of the game. And when you're having a fight with someone, you want to
Yeah.
immediately react to
Like
the move.
I'm sure if you play like casually, you've seen your friends like dramatically hold a direction when they get sent flying. It actually does work, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like a myth or anything. It definitely is like a mechanic in this game.
Yeah. And on the topic of like living longer, you can also stop momentum by like air dodging.
Mhm.
So like if you hit me right now, I can like air dodge immediately after, and that shifts my
Right.
momentum
I
completely.
think if you want to come over here, so if I like F smash him, he can break all that momentum by air dodging like in a specific direction.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like if you F smash me here, DI right, and you can like air dodge in, and then like, you know, you can
Yeah.
save your jump. Your main thing is double jump back and then up B. That's usually like how most people recover in this
Yeah.
game.
So you want to save that jump, make it back.
Like I've seen a lot of casuals when if you F smash me here, they'll like burn it immediately. Like the first thing I want to
Yeah,
do. Like,
that's
burn
like
it.
very very bad.
Like they get so scared they just try to burn it. But
and you do not want to do that.
yeah, mainly you want to like drift a bit and then like just jump back.
Yeah. It's not always a bad option to recover high like that.
Mhm.
But if you're doing it over and over again, it's gonna get
Right.
predictable. You do not want to be
Or
putting
a lot
yourself
of
in that
people,
position.
I know a lot of people like if you F smash me here, they just immediately like press something. They want to like
Yeah.
up B. I see that so much like with friends. They just immediately try to like get back.
Yeah, you just gotta be patient, take your time, like figure out the best way to make it back. You know?
Right, and the thing is, every character is different. Mario and Lucina have very similar, like, they just kind of go in, like, up, you know? They go, like, in a little upwards arc. Yeah. So, a lot of people should, like, I know Rob has a different recovery than most. He just kind of floats up.
Yeah.
So, you kind of have that privilege of just kind of, like, doing what you need to do. So, you know, pick a main, and if you don't know who to play, honestly, just play around, you know?
Yeah.
That's how, like, a lot of people found their mains. They're just like, even though if you don't know anything about the series, they'll be like, oh, I want to know more about this character, and then they just play him.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources you can find to pick up character, find what you like.
Honestly, like a good thing that can help you with this game is just watching competitive play, because it might seem overwhelming at first, but it helps you show like, oh, you could do this, because you honestly can, you know.
Yeah.
It really isn't like too hard in terms of on a technical standpoint. Like you can learn this in like a week. Most people can learn like. Most competitive people can learn characters in like a very short amount of time. It really isn't like too crazy to learn.
Yeah, it really isn't. It like every character has like their own thing. There are some more technical characters than others, but as long as you put in time, you're gonna be able to get the hang of the character for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So in terms of DI, I hope everyone here understands like DI, like how it works. Like obviously some moves like there's no point in DIing. Like if you do like the fireball again, if I get hit by it, like DI is not really gonna help you much.
That's just not gonna, or like just some moves that just won't affect. Like cape as well.
Yeah, cape. Like it literally just turns you around. You know, it's not. There's no knockback. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
But since we're on the subject of DI, it's actually a good way to kind of like go from the gap from like very casual technical standpoint to like what moves work and like how this game works to like a bit more of like a competitive mindset, right?
Yeah.
So let's see, what percent are you at? I can't see.
I'm
80?
at 80, yeah.
So you're at 80, and you're gonna get S smashed, right, by Lucina, like around like, let's say like at the edge, right? If you're gonna be hit the edge, let's put you down a bit.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm gonna talk about two different things competitively. One's like more of a mechanic, and one's like something you should really consider when you're playing. So if he DIs left here and I F smash him, he lives, right? He can make it back. He can double jump up B, right?
Yep.
But a thing about knockback in this game is the more damage you have, the stronger your moves become in terms of knockback. Not in terms of damage, I believe, just
Knockback.
knockback. So if Lucina, we call this mechanic rage because the more you poke the line, the strong, you know, like the line's gonna come get you. So if I'm at like 140% and he DIs the exact same way at the same exact percent, a lot harder for him, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just 100% like more harder for him. Like that's why when like a lot of people when they're playing the game and they see their opponents at high percentage, it's like, all right, we gotta get rid of them. You know, we gotta get rid of their stock.
Yeah, rage
because
is scary.
Rage honestly is a very scary mechanic because even though it looks like Hero Osvaldo's winning, but if he gets hit with one unlucky move, like it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Like anything will kill him now. Like he's dead.
And that's the thing, yeah. And a lot of characters, like for example Bowser, they live a long time.
Right.
And you don't want to be like letting them like accumulate rage over time.
Like Mario's being sent like this because it's specifically Mario's way, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like it kind of seems obvious, but a lot of people don't really recognize it. But everyone gets sent in a specific knockback based off their weight. Like Mario's obviously like a man of his stature, so he has like a specific weight.
Yeah.
And then Lucina has like her own weight. She's actually a bit more lighter compared to most, so that's gonna kill me a lot faster. Also because I'm at 140 or whatever.
Yeah, so weight is like a thing. They're heavier characters, lighter characters. I mean, like the statistics of every character are pretty different.
Yeah, like
you'll see.
You can honestly like find resources that show you like how much a character weighs. So if you prefer like living longer and dealing like kind of killing a little bit faster than most, you might like a heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sacrificing speed, but also like you won't be dying as early. Some people like more rushdown characters like Sheik, they're really light, but they have like cool combos and they can do a lot. They're really fast.
Yeah, it's all about like what you like, of course.
Yeah. So that's why I say like experiment with characters, just see what you like in this game. Like a lot of people like Lucina because she's very like basic. She has like very like if you press forward there, you're gonna swipe forward, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Her smashes are very simple, just like a sword strike there, sword strike this, sword strike down, up, up like that.
Yeah. In many ways, like Mario's kind of simple too in that way.
Right.
Like if you want like a simple brawler, you know, back air, just a kick, those type of things.
Just a bunch of kicks.
Yeah.
but there's a lot more complicated characters. Like I know Ken and Ryu, they're a lot more like input heavy, kind of like a standard fighting game where you have quarter circles and such, like inputs. They still have like the usual stuff like neutral special, down special, all that good stuff, but they have like little quirks what we like to call them, like gimmicks.
Yeah, they have gimmicks. Yeah, a lot of characters have like these different mechanics compared to other characters. Yeah.
It's fun to experiment. Like if we let's see, we can show off like our characters. Our characters have very annoying gimmicks.
Ooh.
Wave bouncing. Okay. Okay, so we're asking from like a straight competitive standpoint. Okay, so like, we can teach both.
Yeah, we
by
can do
picking
that.
Joker. Yeah. Do you know how to wave bounce like pretty well?
I should be
It's
able
a
to.
little weird.
Yeah.
Wave bouncing is kind of like hard in a way, kind of impractical. Like everyone can do it, but depending on your character, it's like more useful on.
So yeah, certain specials are like different the way
Yeah.
you set it up, the way you use it.
So if you're asking about wave bouncing, we don't have to go over like most of the other stuff. Let's see, I need to go to
To
my
go to Smash. Yeah.
like here. I'm gonna change my controls actually.
Yeah, wave bouncing is kind of weird. It's like a reversed B reverse. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is what I do. I change that to special. Alright. Do you need changes?
Yeah, mine should be
Yeah,
good.
yours change. Joker Nair? What was it? Joker Nair and... Okay, yeah.
Yes, I need to learn this too.
He plays me every day and he still doesn't know. You actually can't beat Joker. He's the best character in the game for a reason. Actually, let's go to FD again and I'll show you something else afterwards.
Wait, actually, it should be better if we go to Smash, so I can have my controls too. If you, if I'm the CPU, I don't get controls.
Oh, you're right. Okay, we'll show off like a normal brawl then.
We could just put like infinite time or something.
Yeah. We guys have 3 stocks. Try not to kill each other.
True.
I don't know. We can put like that's probably gonna have like stuff. Whatever. Let's just play normally. And then pray that we don't kill each other. But wave bouncing.
Yeah.
Might be better to go with Wolf too, but actually no. It's better to go with Joker.
Yeah, they want to know the Joker matchup.
Yeah, if they want a Joker, might as well have both. Can you wave bounce it? Do you know how to wave bounce it?
I should be. I'll try.
Okay.
Can Joker wave bounce?
I know how to wave bounce.
Let's see.
But I think it's harder for Ken because of his auto turnaround.
Shouldn't be too far. I think.
So I think wave bouncing was like. Wait, oh, I have the wrong tag on.
Oh,
Hold on.
beef.
Beef. Who's beef?
I have no clue.
Why do you have something called beef? Well, I guess we could just go over like Joker Nair and stuff
Yeah.
right now. Okay, so the question was how to use Joker Nair and how to use Joker back air, I believe.
Yeah, and how to like.
And then how to like get
Guide it?
and then the
Yeah.
counterplay, right? So Joker back air is really dumb. It's really fast. So from a full hop, you can get like 2 back airs, right?
Yeah.
And what you can do is like, I know a lot of times Joker back air is used more. Your beef.
Oh, you're beef.
This is your tag. So a lot of Joker players like they like to full hop and then back air,
Yeah.
but also like double jump back air. Kind of like you can spam this move, like actually.
Yeah, it's very quick.
In terms of like covering a lot of your opponent's options, you can just usually mash this button as much as you want, and then like it's really good ledge trapping, and it's also like an amazing edge to it.
Oh yeah.
So like back air, honestly, it can be used in any situation. Like if you're recruiting in neutral, like you can use it like if Oswaldo is on the ledge. Like if you go to ledge right now, go to ledge.
Oh.
Like honestly, this can like cover a lot of options. He can't really like punish you for doing this. Yeah, like if you space it well enough, like he still has like this looming threat of a back air. And when you get Arsene, it's even bigger.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's rough. In terms of Joker Nair, I like it a lot for it's just perfect. It's like the best neutral Nair, to be honest. Because the way it works is like if you get like the first hit, so a lot of people you can mix it up. So if you fast fall it, like from like that, you can actually get follow-ups like that. I tried to restart it, but
Yeah, you can.
a lot of like MK Leo, Zach, right? They usually use Nair like they go over like the complete arc. Like it doesn't like because a lot of times if you hit it, you can just get like some sort of follow up. Like it's Joker, you know, he can get a lot of follow ups no matter what.
So landing there is probably the way to go.
Right. Landing there is really good, but if you want to mix it up, you can like move it back a bit, or you can move forward. Just kind of like it's such a good move to trick your opponent up. Like I know some people like there's combos where like you miss the front hitbox and you get like that returning hitbox, and you can like at like lower percent obviously you can get like follow ups like that. I know like it's just a really good, but the problem is a lot of Jokers, including myself once in a while, you know, I just kind of do the same way, like they do Nair.
Yeah.
And then like it gets predictable because if Oswaldo shields it, he get a big punch.
I can do anything.
It's not completely safe unless you have like pretty good spacing.
Yeah.
Or if you drift back with it.
Let's get Arsene.
So a lot of times is like you don't really need to challenge Jokers like Nair, especially when he has Arsene, because like Arsene Nair is ridiculous. This is literally just a circle of doom, and you get follow ups at like every percent.
Yeah.
Okay, get rid of beef, man. And like this back air just becomes even more dominating. It's ridiculous.
It's terrifying. It's like huge. It kills.
It's big. It kills.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Like honestly, from here, oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Dead. He's gone at 65. Like actually. So in terms of Joker back air, just always edge guard with it. Honestly, unless you have like Arsene fair, like if you have Arsene, you want a fair, back air. Like you don't. It's not really like, oh, you're carry. It's just like his best tool for edge guarding.
It definitely is, yeah. Like don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah.
But to fight it though, it's kind of different. You have to be like very patient when dealing with.
Yeah. I
with
think
Joker
the best way to beat Joker is complete and utter patience. Because Joker Nair is like his #1 neutral tool, besides like spamming guns like once in a while. Like Joker's playstyle in terms of like optimal, besides like complete camping, is like do this. Like he can't do anything about this. He can't punish you for it. And then he's gonna be throwing out projectiles like that. That got nerfed. Sad face, but.
I did get nerfed.
And then like a lot of his advantage state involves like spammy aerials because he has really good aerials. And then just figuring it out from there. Like his neutral tool, like when fighting Oswaldo, I like to like trip him up. Like I can go for Nair, like I can cross it up, I can hit him like that, and get a grab off it. Or I could like hit his shield. A lot of times like hit his shield and then like drift back because he's really not gonna do much unless he predicts it.
Yeah. Look, I'll be out of shield. Try to do. Doesn't work.
Yeah, like he just. And if it hits, like honestly, Joker Nair is in a way like. It's a combo starter, but also it's just really good for poking. So like if I hit him, cool. If I don't, cool. You know, like it doesn't matter.
It's like a bit of a hit check type of thing.
And then it's really good here if you go back to ledge. Like his Nair and back air specifically are really good for like ledge trapping. Cause if he like jumps here, or like he neutral gets up like that, like he has the initial and then he has like the returning. Yeah. And it's just really annoying for players.
Just an active hitbox coming out. It's really hard to deal with.
It's like it's a Beyblade. It really is just a Beyblade.
Yeah.
But yeah, back air really good. Like you can like shift it again. Like you can really like go for it. Like just really approach him with back air, or you can like kind of trip him up, back off a bit, wait for him to like accidentally walk in.
Yeah.
But in terms of here, like back air edge guarding is just ridiculous.
Yeah. And yeah, so to fight it though, you want to be patient. Don't jump in this matchup. I think that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah, a big thing is like Joker players. I mean, it's good to know because a Joker player is waiting for you to jump or like just kind of let him get like a Nair off so he can just do anything he wants.
Yeah. So yeah, you just want to stay grounded, approach little by little.
Yeah.
Just be patient.
So in terms of like just a little bit more Nair usage is just like, this is kind of like, I don't know what I like to call it, but it's like a kind of like a slice Nair. But a lot of times the better way to use it is just like this spinny Nair.
Yeah. Spinny.
Yeah. So Oswaldo pretty much put it right. Just if he Nairs, if you get hit by it, honestly just take the damage. Don't try to like.
Yeah. Don't panic.
He'll probably just like he can't kill off of it usually.
Yeah.
Unless he has Arsene, in which case like a lot of things happen. I mean, in terms of counterplay, in terms of his back air, it might be better to just like respect it.
Yeah, for sure.
In an edge guard situation, honestly, just check where like the Joker's going. If he like he's waiting for you like that, it's kind of like
it's over.
But a lot of times Jokers
of course,
will like try to go like deep like this.
Yeah.
Just recover more like mid, recover high. Like honestly, like optimally, a Joker should be able to like counter most recoveries. But you know, this is like Smash Brothers. We're not machines. So
Yeah.
like, if Oswaldo decides like somehow he's gonna trip me up, then that's just how it is. You know?
Yeah, like you can go a little higher.
Like I can expect him to go up like that.
Yeah.
But like throwing out an active hitbox like Tatsumaki is really annoying. Like super annoying for like edge guarding. Because he has iframes and such.
Yeah.
But like obviously that's not Joker's only method of like, what's the word, edge guarding?
Yeah.
And ledge trapping. So honestly, just using it a lot, kind of tricking like I was always thinking, oh, I'm gonna go off for a back air. No, just gun him down. Like see what happens from there.
Yeah. Again, just mix-ups, you know.
Yeah. So I
Like,
think
know what to do.
the other question was what, how to do a wave bounce?
I think that's what it was. Yeah. Is it like how to use a wave bounce? So
Oh.
so to do a wave bounce, I think all you gotta do is just so like you input a B reverse and then immediately reverse it the other way.
Mhm.
So like it'll be like
I don't know if you can do it.
it's kind of interesting, but
There you go. I did it just now. I think.
yeah. So yeah, so basically it's not anything too useful. You want to be like as a beginner at least, you shouldn't be
Yeah.
focusing on learning how to wave bounce and stuff.
Like Oswaldo and I play this game very competitively, and we still don't really like. I did it just now,
Yeah.
so it kind of like. I think I did it just now. Maybe that was just like a normal B reverse. It's,
Yeah,
it's a bit weird to tell.
There are some ways you can make it easier by like changing your control scheme and stuff, but overall, like, it's mostly just used to like mix up or like style. There are some characters like I think Lucario that benefit a lot from wave bouncing and B reversing, but you know, it shouldn't be a thing you're focusing on at least.
Yeah, I think mainly honestly just regular B reverses are more important.
Yeah.
Like if it's the same, I think it's from two different people, but like in terms of Joker, B reverse gun is really good.
Yeah.
Drifting back Aha.
For a lot of characters, it's really good.
Like
yeah.
Joker, even like Wolf has a bit more functionality with it, like for wave bouncing, but even like better Wolf mains I know like don't abuse that at
Yeah,
all.
it's
Like I rarely see it. Honestly, it's not even worth it sometimes because it's very easy to miss input.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Wolves just like and just off the stage, they're dead. They're
I
gone.
do think if you want to really learn it, you should. You should never really stop yourself from learning something just because it's hard.
Right.
But it's not too practical, so don't
Yeah,
don't
that-
rely or focus on it too much.
Right. It's not much like I haven't seen many like people comboing off of a wave bouncing.
Yeah,
either.
no, it's not. It's
Like
nothing
for
too
someone
crazy.
like Young Link, it's actually really important kind of to learn wave bouncing.
Yeah.
Because your whole
lot of
game plan
specials.
is like if you want to pick Young Link, try it.
Sure.
I'll go Wolf. But like, I'll show you like the problem with like someone like with Joker. If he accidentally A-has the wrong direction, it's not much consequence.
Yeah.
But unless you can get it down to like, because it's a frame, it's almost like frame perfect, I believe.
Yeah, it's like pretty tight. You gotta like.
Like you see here, like I accidentally inputted side B, and in like crucial moments that could like literally cost me games.
Yeah.
So it's better like Wolf benefits a lot from B reverse lasers, but reversing is a lot more easy to do. Just press B and flick the other direction really quickly, you know.
Yeah.
So like wave bouncing, it's like you have to do that in the air, but also like flick your C stick around.
Yeah. So it's like,
So it's like-
weird. It's like you keep your momentum, but
Yeah.
it's very strange.
Like there, I did that. I think I did a wave bounce for side B, but like, you know, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. But
yeah, it's definitely useful. Just nothing.
yeah,
Nothing too important.
honestly, experiment on your characters. Like Oswaldo said, like Lucario can benefit a lot from it. Young
Yeah.
Link can benefit a lot from it. Wolf and like Joker and such, like not really. But if you have like question on like the character, we can like talk about it too. We can like theory craft with you.
Yeah.
Dead. So, in terms of competitive standpoint, like it should be obvious that like stages are very important because something like PS2 is a lot more, I believe, smaller vertically, right?
I think so.
Like just a smaller stage in general, and then the platforms like with Joker can get a lot more like combo extensions and kill a lot earlier. Unlike FD where there's like literally no platforms.
Yeah.
So in terms of stage list, if you're I'm guessing like more FAU students are watching this, like check out the South Florida like scene. You know, go to Rex Baron. It's literally like a few minutes away, and they have like the same stage list as they do with this FAU tournaments that are, I believe, bi-weekly, right?
It's like every
Something
other
like that.
week or something.
Every other week, yeah,
Yeah.
bi-weekly, like Thursdays.
Yeah.
So honestly, just come in and come play, practice like the competitive rule set, bring your character in, and just figure it out. You know.
For sure, yeah. Every character benefits like differently from those platform setups and like how big and small the stage is, you know.
Right. Like,
So like learning that's pretty important.
like honestly, a young Link might benefit a little bit depending on how you play. Obviously, it's also like a preference thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like certain people like, that's why a lot of people like talk about the game. Like they're like, oh, this is actually a better stage for young Link. But like some people who might not like having your opponent be closer to you, might think that's like worse off for young Link and such.
Yeah. It's all about preference, about like your play style.
Mhm.
Every character does have a better stage or a worse stage, but it's
Yeah.
just up to you ultimately.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's always up to you. Like if
Yeah.
you can deal with it, cool. You know.
But yeah, we could talk about neutral. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I think that now we can start getting into more like competitive terminology. So, yeah, actually, I'll take your stock really quick. So, this is the neutral game. This is where when you start off in the game, right?
Yeah.
You're both on like opposing sides. Most of your physical attacks won't get to your opponent.
Yeah, equal grounds.
So here, it's kind of like almost like it's like the biggest mind game is neutral. To be honest.
Yeah, there's like the whole game pretty much. Well,
Because-
a majority of the game.
Because a lot of people, especially like more casual players or people that are like starting to get into this game, they just hold forward. They just go in, try to
Yeah,
hit their opponent as fast as
rush
they can, rush them like that. But the problem with that is like honestly, if Oswaldo just stands still and he's like, all right, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Like he can start punishing me for like little thingies. Like
Yeah. For sure, because a lot of the times running in and just like throwing out moves is
Right.
not gonna be like beneficial in any way.
right, like for some characters like Young Link, it's like a little bit harder to rush in because most of his good moves are like projectiles, right?
Yeah.
So like if he tries to like run in like that, you know, you can just like, all right, I don't know why you did that, but here you go. You know? That's why
Yeah.
she like with punishing, like shielding, like if he tries to like hit me with fair again, like you just walk back. Oh wait,
Yeah.
like, walk back, grab him. You know, the whole plan like is to make your opponent not like it's not really like who swings first like loses. It's more so like whoever can like find the opening first gets a lot more
Yeah.
out of it.
So there's a lot of ways to like create openings and find openings.
Like okay, so if he like tries to like let's say Oswaldo decides to take the first like hit, right? If he approaches me with fair and I like shield it like that,
Yeah.
or like yeah, if I shield it like that, I can get punished, right? I win, I take the opening, and like I
Yeah.
just now he's more closer to the edge of the stage. This is like my advantage state.
Yeah.
So
So now
when
I
you're
have to try to make it back.
when you
Same
have a
state.
more advantageous position, that's your advantage state, and like Oswaldo has a more disadvantage like situation, so he's in disadvantage.
Yeah.
You know, like he can't like he has much higher risk of getting hit here than I do. Right?
Yeah. So I'm like in a position where I need to try to choose an option to make it back to center stage and
Right.
like
Like-
fight.
The thing is, like again, what I was saying, like with this the strike, like
Yeah.
if you try to fair me again, like I'm gonna get punished. So this time, why don't you just land and try to grab me? You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So like, let's say I'm like, oh, he's gonna do fair again, or like instead of like doing fair, you could like jump and grab in.
Yeah. Or like nair even.
Yeah. Like he tripped me up completely, and then he gets the first move.
Yeah. It's
Wolf-
like that's like conditioning and
Right. Like sometimes like your opponent might not think you're gonna go for something, so just run in, and you might get the grab. But it's you know you want to play it like a little bit more safe than usual.
Yeah. It's an interesting topic because there's a lot of ways to like
Right.
play neutral and use it to your
It's
advantage.
super like there's a lot of variables. There's the characters you're playing as. Like some characters don't have projectiles, but like in terms of neutral, Wolf Laser, so his neutral special, really great neutral tool.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing neutral tool. You hear this? Like he doesn't have a reflector, and it's
Yeah.
like a little lag for like Wolf. But like Young Link has the same thing. He has like most of his moves are really good. He has a bomb. He has a boomerang.
Boomerang, bomb.
He has everything.
This
here.
move.
It's super annoying because like his neutral special, like it's very threatening.
Yeah.
It just combos and such. But like here, like he didn't even know what he was doing and he almost killed me.
Yeah.
But here, like advantage is really important because like Wolf has good advantage tools, you know. No, but yeah, like honestly, I started playing this game competitively around like Oswaldo and I kind of started around the same time, so summer of like 2019.
I want to say yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sounds about right. Like,
Yeah.
not counting like online. Yeah.
Yeah. So we mainly got into this game around like summer 2019, and we never really think about these things. I'm sure a lot of players like out there too, like they don't really think about like what's true. Wow, wait, it's going to time. Hold on. Did I make it back? Oh no. But you know, like you don't really understand like when you're edge guarding, you don't understand like that's called advantage sometimes. You don't understand when you're losing. It's called
Yeah,
disadvantage.
and it's kind of hard for people to learn that kind of stuff because no one really teaches you.
Yeah, no, it's like it's a competitive thing, you know. No one's teaching you. Sakurai ain't teaching you how to like play neutral with your character.
Exactly. Yeah.
But once you understand like that basic concept of like, oh, I'm at the center of the stage. That means I can do something. Like that means I gotta play more like safely. Or if he's in disadvantage, I could scare him. You know, stuff like that just makes it so like. Honestly, from that point on, like if you get good with that with your main, like if you start playing the game and your thought process is like, how do I get in? What can I do against this character? You know, stuff like that. Like, what does this player like? I play Oswaldo. I know his habits. He knows my habits.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of ways, like just like trying to find your way into like get the hits you need to actually win.
Right.
It's pretty important.
Like if you look at like players like MKLeo or like Zachary, they have a really tight neutral. It's ridiculous. They have a great neutral that lets them like get in without risking too much in a way. And they both play Joker. Wow, what a coincidence. But like
that's true for like any like fighting game and like even like in boxing and stuff. You'll see like you have to try to put yourself in a position where you can hit them, but you can't really get hit. You know?
Yeah.
That's like the most important thing in any fighting game, I think.
Ew. I mean, Wario. Like so again with the gimmicks, like Joker has Arsene, Wario has Waft, stuff like that.
Yeah, every character has like gimmicks and ways to play the game.
In terms of let's see, besides stages like that, we could talk about like the combos extending, like the PS2 I showed off a bit, but
I can do Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Small stages.
Is there any like specific questions anyone has? Nothing right now.
We could talk about like hit stun, maybe hit lag mechanics.
Yeah, that could be helpful.
It's gotta be.
I don't know. Let me play Palutena do this for a bit. I'll play default. Palutena's
That's a good question, but she's pretty lame.
Back air. Something about using back air.
Yeah, back air.
In terms of playing back air is great. I love
I think up smash is the coolest.
Coolest is like. Coolest is warp off the stage, but like.
Yeah, just like SD.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's pretty hype, yeah.
But back air in terms of like using Palutena is really like delicious. Is that like, it has iframes. All right, buddy. I can do that. Yeah, see. Like it's so.
Yeah, that move is
ridiculous. It's so dominating in neutral.
It rivals Joker's back air.
It's like Joker's back air with iframes. It's ridiculous.
Crazy, yeah.
Like you can do it twice in a full hop, I think. I guess like.
Nair as well, yeah.
SDI is really important too.
Oh yeah, we can talk about SDI.
We can talk about SDI.
SDI is pretty game changing for a lot of characters.
Yeah. So when you're being, what's SDI like completely?
So like SDI, it's like when you're.
What's
it's
it
called
called?
Smash Directional. That's what they call it. Smash DI.
Okay.
And it's just basically when you're like inputting a direction over and over again. So like for example, neutral layer is like a multi-hit move, right? So you want to be trying to input a direction as many times as you can to shift your character out of that position. And yeah, so it's like when you're in like, so yeah, we can talk about hit stun here too because.
Right.
Or,
So
yeah.
what moves when you get hit by a move, there's like a little bit of like frames where you can't do anything, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can't do much for a second, and then you can like start doing stuff.
Yeah.
So with Palutena and Nair, there's a bunch of little hits resulting in Oswaldo, like he can't like mash air dodge obviously. If there was no hit stun, he could just mash air dodge and just fall through the move.
So it's basically like you're just stuck in the move for a bit.
Right. And then the final hit's the one that actually sends you away, right?
Yeah. A great example I think should be a Palutena jab.
Yeah,
You can see it very clearly with this move. So it's like she's like kind of stuck in
yeah,
that
she can't.
position.
I can't. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. I can't do anything. I'm pressing shield. Can't do anything until like I get out of it. But in terms of SDI, like, okay, so without pressing anything, right? Let's see what happens when we do like Palo Nair. Like
Palo jab, yeah. Okay.
Palo jab. Like I just get sent like that.
Now,
Let's see how long it took.
I'll do the same thing, but SDI up this time.
Yeah. Wait, you want me to SDI up?
Up should be easier to see, I think, right? Or out as well.
Yeah, I think out is like the way to go. Like you saw how
it's
like
a lot faster.
basically with each of those little hits, like honestly the best way to SDI, I just kind of like just mash in the direction.
You
Like
can also roll the stick in a direction.
yeah.
Like, do it to me. See?
Yeah. So basically, for each of those little hits, like we talked about the eye, where like if you get hit with a move, like if you hold a direction, you'll go to like you'll stop going in that specific direction, or you more so go in the direction you pull.
Yeah.
But SDI is kind of like that, except for more minuscule attacks, like this one. Like I could get the full hit if he doesn't SDI properly, but if he SDIs properly and he shields and stuff like that,
Yeah.
he can get out of like those combos easily. So like Palutena Nair, like that's like the normal arc it goes, and it's a really good move because people are just like, oh my god, it just like combos, and it does. But honestly, SDIing like up, down, in, like just
Mixing
making
it
it,
up,
so like the Palutena has to guess where you're gonna go afterwards, it's really annoying. It's like,
Yeah, because this is one of those moves that combos into itself really like well,
yeah.
and you want to be able to make that like as hard as possible for the Palutena player.
Like, of course, it won't stop a lot of true strings, but it can definitely, like, the aftermath of that string.
Yeah, like the follow-up
really
they get,
like
the
if
amount of damage they get.
Like, even if if you nair me, and, like, I SDI up, sure, you can get the other one, but I'm already, like, high enough.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to get a third one.
And the opponent might think, oh, maybe they're going to SDI back or down or something, and they go for the wrong option, and they miss their follow-up. And that could be very, very important.
It's important because, like, just in general, like, you don't even have to, there's no optimal SDI sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it's just
Like,
like trying to mix up.
Sometimes the best decisions are not the optimal ones, and then your
Oh, for
opponent's like,
sure.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that might seem like weird at first, but it's like very true. Sometimes you have to go for options that don't really seem like they would work, but they definitely do.
But, like, this is mainly for, like Palutena stuff, like with Nair and stuff, like multi-hit combos.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, there's obviously like optimal ways to DI in terms of like, what's the word? Like for specific combos. It's like, oh, you want to like, like what's the best way to DI? Sure, you can. It's always like down and away. You have to memorize like specific things like that, or like Rob up air. You have to hold like left or right, and then like immediately switch to the other position, right?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that is like, yeah, those are like just know it. Like the more like, what's the word? Like important facts like that, you know, like the better it is when you start playing the game. Then you can start playing other characters, and then you can
you'll get better and better at it.
Right. But like for moves like that, like a lot of times, most moves in the game, I don't really memorize like DI for. I just kind of like.
You kind of just feel the angle, yeah.
Yeah.
Feel it out.
You can go to Yoshi's Island. I don't know what place this stage. This stage isn't competitive, I believe, but
Yes, this is not.
it's still fun.
Let's see. We can talk about
Camping.
Yeah, we can do camping.
All right. What do we use for that? Okay. Pick
Let's
your
see.
camp.
Who's good? I'll pick villager.
Okay. What do I pick?
Or you can do Sonic maybe. I'll probably be better.
True. So times are hard right now, and most of the times we gotta play online. But a lot of players don't like camping in this game, and honestly, this game it's a little bit easier to camp.
Yeah.
But camping is just like, imagine neutral except it's just forever. Like obviously, a lot of reasons why people get mad at camping is because when they try to like break. Well, first of all, like most campers, they don't like to make the first moves usually, unless it's like part of their mix-up. Like I could honestly just stand here for a while. Like if Oswaldo tries to like hit me or something, like he tries to dash attack me or something.
Yeah.
You know, like Sonic's fast, he can just whip punish that, just run away and then like punish him.
Yeah.
Because competitively, a lot of rule sets have it so if you have like less stocks than your opponent and you have more, I think less stocks than your opponent, or you have higher percent and you have even stocks, you lose the game.
Yeah.
So that's like a different way of winning the game without actually having to like take all your opponent's stocks. And like a lot of characters like play a lot better with that, like Sonic or Villager. That's just how their kit is, you know. What?
Yeah.
My
So like
Sonic's not that clean.
camping is just like it's like an uninteractive way to play neutral,
right.
and it's very effective. Like it's not. You should definitely like do it from time to time.
It's definitely not a bad idea, especially like I know someone was asking about Joker counterplay, like camping. Like camping Arsene is such a great way to like counterplay Joker.
Yeah.
And of course he has like guns and stuff to like mitigate, like kind of like alleviate that pressure of not getting any percent in. But like at the end of the day, he still won't have Arsene. If he can't get those big hits with Arsene, it's like a lot harder for him to play the game.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you could like just like mitigate the amount of moves that you're taking, like because if you're fighting a Ganondorf, you do not want to be like right next to them.
Yeah.
Throwing out unsafe moves. You want to be like constantly getting away from him, throwing out projectiles, not letting him get in. And there are a lot of characters that do that better, but pretty much every character can do it.
Right.
You just gotta know the right ways to do it.
Like camping is not necessarily like built in with the character, like Oswaldo was saying. Like it's like a play style, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Sonic's much better at that, but I've seen a lot of rush down Sonics. And yeah, people could debate that this is not like the proper way to play Sonic, but honestly, I feel like the best way to play this game sometimes is just to have like a mixture of both like rush down.
Exactly. Yeah. Know when to push, pull, and when to
exactly
do your thing.
That kind of like separates like a lot of people. Like a lot more casuals like to run in and just like, you know, press S smashes, S smash their opponent.
Moves,
But honestly, like a good way to like play the game sometimes is just run away. Like let's see. Like Oswaldo right now is winning, right? I have to find a way. If I don't find a way to get in, take his stock, and get a higher percent without losing too much percent on my end, like I'm not gonna win.
Yeah.
So
My
honestly,
goal is
he
just
does not need to come in.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like set up camp over here, make sure.
He's literally playing like Animal Crossing over there, you know. But see, yeah, I kind of knew he would run in with like a back air or a forward air, so I like punished him accordingly.
Exactly.
That's kind of like the best way to deal with camping is kind of like wait it out. It's like wait for your opening. The more moves you throw out, the more like end lag you're gonna be in, the more like susceptible you're gonna be in the long run.
It's
So
it's important to note too that in this situation, Villager Villager would have won if the time went like to sudden death. Like Villager would still win because of the percent lead. There is no like sudden death in competitive gameplay.
Right, like in competitive like gameplay, it's if the time goes out and you have more percent or like less stocks in general, like that's just it. You know, that's the
even if it's like 0.1%.
Yeah, like that's why camper is like a lot. It's like really frustrating when you try to get in and you think you got like the read in your opponent, but like you didn't. You know what I mean? Like and you took more percent for that. It's really annoying.
It can be like very like it could like give you a headache even when you're like trying to deal with a player for like 7 minutes trying to get in.
Right, like it's a tactic, you know, like they're trying to wear you out.
But you definitely need to like get used to that kind of thing.
Yeah, not like oh this is a bad game, but like it's a smart way to play. Like I know a lot of times when I'm playing like Joker, like I like to use gun a bit, just kind of like force Oswaldo, like come in, get in, fight me. Stuff like that.
That's like very important, like trying to force your opponent to walk towards you instead of walking towards your opponent.
Like Ken and Ryu might not look like it, but they have like methods of camping, right?
Yeah.
Like if you like beat me up a bit. Like that fireball, that fireball is really
this is like.
Because the thing about camping is like to effectively camp, like if he throws that out again, I have to jump over it, right?
Yeah.
I have to jump over it if I want to get in, or I have to shield it. But like depending on what happens, like it could change like a lot.
Exactly, and
like
I can start using that to my advantage.
So like here, like I might be losing, like if I. Move the stock really quick. But like here, I'm like completely losing. He has like a whole stock above me. He does not need to come at me.
Yeah.
There's no point of coming at me when Joker has like this amount of combos, and I'm still like getting percent in and such. You know.
Yeah. So honestly, I just gotta be patient here, wait for him.
Like I have 6 minutes on the clock. Yeah, it might seem like annoying. This game might suck, whatever. But it's like it's really nice to get in after that because it just feels like that's just that's the game.
Yeah.
It's like you see here, he's not camping. I'm like he's in disadvantage. Now he's back. We're back at neutral. We gotta deal with this again.
Yeah.
You know, this is like the game sometimes. But obviously, like the best thing about Smash is that it's not like a linear 2D fighting game or like 3D fighting game where it's like kind of like after a while like it becomes the same thing in a way.
Yeah.
Like Smash is like always different. Like here now I have Arsene. Now the situation completely changed. I can reflect it and he has to shield and I can go in like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It completely changes your game plan. And like here he can't camp and then just well he's dead. So now you see now the lead's getting like his chances of camping effectively just get smaller and smaller. And honestly that's just like a good way to play the game.
Yeah.
Like know when not to approach. Like, if I'm winning and I know like Tweak, so like I believe at the time #2 in the world. When he plays Joker, he's very campy. Not like he's a bad player or anything, but he's very campy.
Yeah.
He'll just like
yeah.
It's just all B button. And when he gets Arsene, then he pushes in. He goes in. He, like, rushes you. But you know, every character has like a different way to play. Whether you like camping more, it's all personal preference too. Like if you don't like camping at all, cool. Go like just rush down.
Yeah.
But like there are benefits to camping. Like I know when Oswaldo was starting to play out, he never camped.
Yeah, that was
he
not
actually
my thing,
never
yeah.
camped.
But now like I'm getting more and more used to holding back and really
it's, it's more
waiting.
satisfying. I feel.
Yeah, it definitely could be. It's up to you really, but like it's definitely not a bad option to just be patient, you know.
Right. Even if like your friends are like you're playing stupid, like that's just how it is, you know.
Or someone calls you toxic for it.
Yeah. It's always depending on like how like your mannerisms like outside the game too. Like if you're like laughing at them, of course they're gonna think you're toxic. Like here, I'm almost at our Sen. I really don't have to rush him. There's no point. Like
Yeah.
I don't even have to draw any laggy moves. Just
Yeah, and now I'm in a position where I can't just keep spamming.
yeah. Like if he stands there, I'll just stay up here. You know, I don't care.
So I have to approach now, and that's like even more dangerous for me.
And the thing about camping is like now that I know he's gonna try to approach me, like I can like, what's the word? Punish him accordingly.
Yeah.
Good game, buddy. Now just playing. But like I think the like Smash players just like look down on camping a little too much, to be honest. Like it's obviously annoying when it's like the only playstyle they have,
Of course, yeah.
but there are effective ways to deal with camping. Whether it is choosing a different character or not, or like, you know, figuring out the tools that you can use to, like, Joker can camp, but his tools make it so, like, it's like an anti-camp tool. Like, if he's trying to camp me, I just have to spam this. And sure, it looks like I'm only doing, like, 1% every time I press B. But that
It builds up,
fast,
yeah.
you know?
And it could get you the lead. Yeah, another thing is, like, a lot of things in this game will be annoying. So there's, like, you know, complaining about it isn't really going to help.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
there's 80 characters.
Yeah.
Of course, they're all different. Of course, they have, like... This hit, like, that's crazy. you
Yeah.
know? It's gonna be everywhere, you know?
Yeah, like, why is that hitbox so big? Or
And, like, you
why
can't...
do I have no lag and stuff?
You can't be a master of every matchup in like a day.
Yeah.
So it's good to like find out like in your competitive scene we have like what 3 Jokers or something.
About, yeah.
Yeah. So like, you know, Joker's like a decently pop. Everyone has like a Joker.
Yeah.
I feel. But in terms of like mains, there's like 3 mains. And it's not like you can't switch your character up once in a while, but it's fine to like stick with a character for a bit. As bad as like I feel like there's no character that's too like unviable. Like there's obviously characters that are worse than others.
Yeah. No, this matchup, I mean, this game is definitely very, like, balanced compared to the other Smash games, at least.
Right.
So, like, Joker is very, very good, but he has his bad matchups, and there's a lot of characters that can take advantage of him.
Yeah, like what's like the meme is like a skilled character can be any
Yeah.
Joker. You know, like if you can figure it out, if you can understand Joker matchup really well, and your opponent doesn't know, like I don't know, like the Bowser Jr. matchup.
Exactly.
You know, that's you could take the win.
For sure, yeah. Even characters like Little Mac and Ganondorf could be, like, very powerful
Yeah.
in the right hands.
Ridley.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know. Jigglypuff, Hungry Box is crazy.
Yeah.
Like hero players exist. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's always a character out there. Like Pichu got buffed randomly. I don't know why, but they decided to buff Pichu. So like, pick a character and stay with it. Because I know a lot of problems, especially even like people in competitive play, they don't know who to play. There's too many characters in this game.
Yeah.
They actually don't know who to play. So like,
Or, like,
you know,
who
you-
they're playing what matchup and stuff.
you don't even need to worry about like, are you a this main? How many secondaries do you have? 'Cause I know a lot of people like that's like. Instead of focusing on like how they play the game, they focus on like who they play.
Yeah,
If
that's
that
true.
makes sense, right?
Yeah. I can
Like
see
I
that.
play Joker, but like yeah, what do I consider my secondaries? I don't know. I really don't. I just pick a character. If I think this is better against a character, I pick him. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to be special. Like I like Joker because of like the game, and I like his playstyle. So I'm a Joker main for sure because I definitely play him the most.
Yeah.
But I could probably play like most of these characters. Like I probably play like Roy effectively. I play Tom. Not maybe not anymore, but like.
No,
you
yeah.
know.
I mean, that's like the way it is. A lot of the times people pick a character because they're like, oh, they're the best character, so why not play Pikachu or something? But
Right.
I think you should really be trying to choose a character like if you think they're fun or not. Because if you're playing the game and you're not having fun, it's gonna be hard to get better and better.
Right. It's more frustrating at the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah. So even if your character is like, I don't know, Ice Climbers or Ness or something.
Right.
Like if you're having fun, choose them. You know,
Yeah.
and get better with them.
If you like the series, that's more reason to choose them. You know.
Exactly.
If you like Street Fighter,
Yeah. No, I don't.
which you don't, you know, pick Ken.
But Ken is one of the coolest characters in the game.
We're not gonna get into this debate. We're trying to teach people. Alright.
All right, let's we can move on to something else.
Yeah. I don't know what exactly we should be able to talk about here. Besides, like,
We can talk about movement.
parrying, maybe.
Do we have any questions? No.
What exactly about it? In general, We should. Sure, we can go to like Battlefield. I think we both know how to do it. It's
Yeah,
more
so like teleport canceling is just like a general form of ledge canceling. And a lot of characters have the option to do it. Not every character, but some characters do. And Palutena probably has like one of the most effective forms of it.
Yeah, I think he has like the best.
Yeah. So essentially, what you want to do is just like space your up special in a way so when you like are out of the up special, you end up at the corner of a platform or a stage,
Right.
and all the lag from the up special will just go away.
So if we do like a normal up special, like if I do it from here to like the center. Oh wait, it's not the center. There's a little bit of lag, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That lag right there.
and like that lag is like you can get punish, you can get grab, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I think from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how like you can like double jump out of it, or you can do in there. Like
do
you
it
can,
in there.
you immediately have like anything you want to do, you can do it.
Exactly. And it's like
Or you
pretty good
fall.
for like catching people off guard. You can like ledge cancel nair.
Right. Like, oh, my opponent's in the center stage, you can't get me, but you can just like
Yeah.
nair like that.
Forward air.
In terms of how to do it, it's just kind of like know your length
Yeah,
of
it's just
like
practice.
Palutena.
Like,
Yeah, like I know like I don't even play Palutena, but like just from like general like seeing Palutena warps, I guess I can like estimate that it's around like here. It actually isn't too big of like a
yeah, it's not that
window
not that
area.
difficult.
yeah. Like you can honestly like undershoot it a bit. The problem is like you don't want to overshoot it.
Exactly. That's
If
when
you overshoot it, you're just like,
it's risky. If you do
Yeah.
overshoot it, you will like just
oh, I haven't even thought about that. Just like teleport, cancel, ledge, trump back there. Like, you know?
yeah.
Huh.
It gets a little more difficult though when you're doing it on the actual platforms.
Right. So in terms
That's
of
a
like
little
ledge,
tight.
because obviously each stage is different. So like figure out like, okay, I can do this on Battlefield, but like here, yeah. So on plats, it's like a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can. There, I got it.
Yeah,
Just now.
yeah. It's something you definitely have to practice as like a Palutena main. Just know the distance for every stage, you know.
It's good to like, even if you don't know how to do it, like it's good to like learn. Like I think I got, oh no, I got 2 and I died, but
Yeah.
it's good to like be aware of what the characters can do.
Yeah.
But let's see. Like here, I know Palutena could like drop out in there like that, right?
Exactly.
So even though I don't know how to do it, even though I just did it, like I'm saying, like let's like hypothetically I didn't know how to do it. It's good to be like aware of those situations because you know that's part of the neutral game.
Yeah.
That's
And it
like-
could like get mix-ups, which is again like one of the most important things in this game is mixing up. And if you could like catch someone off guard in like any point of the game, you will be getting advantage state.
Yeah.
Just super important.
Like a lot of times, like a lot of people like you see like on Twitter is like, oh, I found this new thing about this character, and it might seem useless, but you never know. Like
Yeah.
people were saying like that gun wave dash that Joker has, where he like drops the ledge and he like
Yeah.
slides across the stage is useless, but like once in a blue moon, you know, your opponent
works.
doesn't think about it and then you just do it.
Yeah.
Like it's always good to practice. Like definitely Palutena like teleport cancels are really important.
I think
It's
so.
really fun too.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to me.
Like I think it's better to like so for Palutena like on Battlefield, like it's good to like be a little bit more on the side of the stage and then you can like or the side of the flat and then just like teleport on it.
Yeah.
It's really cool because it's just like any end like gone just
Yeah, just
instantly.
Instant.
Bam! It's really cool. I kind of want to play Palutena now, but
No. While we're here, though, we could talk about ledge options. I think that's pretty important.
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about ledge trapping, or like ledge trapping is like there's only like I'm thinking
There's like
a few
5
things.
options. You can
5
do off
options, I
ledge.
think.
Yeah.
So if you're on a ledge, you can have like a neutral get up. You just walk up like that. You have roll. You have roll back.
Yeah.
You have jump, and then you have get up attack.
Yeah.
then
And you
jump.
have like jump off and
And then you have like just dropping the ledge and then
yeah.
like if you stand right here. So let's say like he's there. I just drop. So you press back. You fall off the ledge by pressing back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go double jump and you press like an aerial. There's a good way to get back to.
Or you can like do this even.
So the big problem with that, and the good thing about ledge trapping is, personally, I find it easy to build habits, especially when you're like playing a game. Let's say it's like last stock and you're like stressed or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know, grand finals
So
of
you're
your
getting
local.
nervous and it's just like
Yeah, like personally for me, whenever I get nervous, I tend to jump a lot
Mhm.
because Joker when he jumps, the way he moves, he's very like acrobatic, right?
Yeah.
So when he jumps, he actually is kind of hard to hit. So I always default in my brain like this is the safest option, but sometimes it's not the safest option.
that
'cause your
happens to me a
opponent's
lot,
gonna
yeah. For
you
me,
know?
it's roll because Ken has auto turnaround.
Right.
Just cover every
You
option.
roll like a lot. and
Yeah.
even I can't really punish it that well because like
Yeah.
you know it's really dumb. But you know,
Those panic options are like, you want to avoid doing like.
Yeah. A good thing is to see if your opponent even has them in the first place. You know.
Yeah.
Because the best way to get back on ledge is just kind of like first like analyze the situation. You honestly have a lot of time. I think a lot of people they always input something. They instantly like neutral
Yeah.
get up. Like you don't have to do anything in this state. You know. Like just kill for a second, and just see what the situation is. Is he on the plat? Cool. I could probably roll to be honest and just like get away.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, like
It also helps us see like what they like to do or what they like to cover. So
Right.
if I'm on ledge and I see like he's doing back air, I don't want to be jumping or doing neutral get ups. I want to like roll away.
oh, I didn't expect that. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's the idea. And of course that could also like be used to like trick you. So you could be doing back air and then suddenly go for the F smash.
yeah, exactly. So like if you go back on ledge, I'm just like
Yeah.
hi. You know, like
And it's like those type of things you gotta look out for because if they're doing back air and they miss the punish, then they're gonna try to cover what you did before.
yeah. I think honestly like ledge trapping. I think a top player, DeBuzz, said this before. If
Yeah.
your advantage state, so like if you're ledge trapping, if your edge guarding is really good, that's a lot better than like losing. Like even if I get like hit a lot, if I can like kill Oswaldo at like 46, like if I just know what he's gonna do,
Yeah.
you know, that's a lot more like
It's more important.
that's way more like what's the word value than just like
Yeah.
how much better are you at camping, you know?
Yeah.
But obviously it's up to like the player. Like I kind of like agree. That's like cool to have like a good ledge trap. But also I play Joker who has like amazing ledge trap tools. So like with Joker Nair, he could just like Nair here and like it covers a lot of options already.
Yeah.
Back air covers like everything. And, like you can back up back air and you can get like a roll. The interesting thing about rolling on stage is actually I think it personally it's like one of the worst options to me.
Yeah.
Because
it feels
halfway through your roll, you're like you can be hit.
yeah, you lose
so-
invincibility like a lot.
So like Palutena when she rolls, she gets up to here, but like around here is when you can like hit her. So I think if you like roll, yeah, you're going first. So if you like roll now, you see she still got hit.
It's
That
like
was
it's
ridiculous.
very punishable, like especially if they know you're gonna do it.
Yeah. So
But again, you have 5 options to work with, and you can like mix them up like
Right.
a lot. So it's like it's never a good position to be in. But don't be afraid. Don't panic. Just like slowly choose what you want to do. Make sure you know what your opponent likes to do, and yeah, see what you can get away with.
yeah. What was the original point was like for Palutena stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that was like covering disadvantage and advantage state, but let's see. What's there to talk about?
We can talk about. Let's see. Spacing aerials maybe on shields and stuff.
True. Can do mine.
I'll do someone that's kind of weird.
Someone cool. Spacing. All right, this is important.
Yeah, this is like one of those things.
This is like I'm a master of that. Oswaldo isn't.
Yeah, I'm not good at this, but it's definitely important to like know and get used to.
So spacing is really important. It's just like when you video games, fighting games specifically, they have hurtbox, hitbox, and like that's mainly it, right?
Yeah.
Your hurtbox is okay. So Falcon's model here is like what I hit, right? Like
Yeah.
if I miss him like that, even though it looks like I cut his hand, that's just the programming, right?
Yeah.
And Marth has a sword. The sword, you cannot hit a sword and it will hurt Marth,
Yeah.
right?
It's called
But
the
his
disjoint.
yeah. So basically, with Falcon, if he holds jab, his fist right there is also a hurt box.
Yeah.
But it also, so basically, if I hit his fist while he's holding jab like that, he's gonna get hit, usually, or maybe not. There you go. And then, but if I walk into his fist, it hurts me, right?
Yeah.
So this is getting a little bit more video game like programming stuff, but in
Like,
terms
this is
of
like the very basic thing.
right.
You should know this.
So with like characters like Joker or Marth or Lucina, they have swords
Yeah.
that can't be punished when they hit, right? But they can get like they can get huge range, but like they have less room for error in a way. Like this is more safe than like Falcon's F smash, which is like, oh, I hit his hand or something like that, you know?
Exactly.
So-
So like yeah, you can make moves just generally more safer to throw out
Right.
if you position yourself so they can't really hit you when you're doing that.
Spacing is also really important for like combos, because with Marth specifically, his whole gimmick is spacing.
Yeah.
So if you look at his sword, is like the tip of his sword has more of like a white color. That is where the move does the most damage. So actually, Marth can kill faster and do more damage than Lucina but you have to get like those specific hurt boxes on the tip of the sword. So if I get like a strong fair, like that's a lot of hit stun for him. Like he can't do anything for like I think here, come here. So if I do like a normal fair, you know, it was really underwhelming. But if I get like a tipper fair, it was
that's
just
like
a lot.
real
Like
meaty hit.
very juicy hit. I love the sound effect.
Yeah.
But in terms of spacing, like it's good for if you want to show off anything. Like
Yeah, it's not like sword characters benefit a lot, but it's not just sword characters.
for sure.
You also like try to space, you know, certain like for example back air, Falcon, or like Neri, the moves that are like kind of big, you know.
Yeah.
You want to be throwing them out in a position where like they're as safe as they could possibly be.
Like we were talking about like the hold back or hold in.
Yeah.
Like spacing is not just like getting a strong part of a move, it's also like punishing. Like if he just walks in like inside of me while I'm shielding, he nairs me or something.
Yeah.
Like okay, well, I just feel close to it. Like boom, you know he's gonna get punished probably.
It's like one of those things where if I would have spaced that, then I wouldn't be in this situation.
Right.
It'd be a lot better.
So if he like spaced his nair better, where he was a bit more farther away,
I could like
it could a little bit harder to punish. You know, like or like cross up like that.
yeah,
You know?
or crossing up as well.
Like it's really important, especially like if you play sword characters. Like I think it's more important for like sword characters.
Oh, for
But in
sure.
general, it's good to be
For every
again
character,
aware.
yeah.
Like he knows I'm trying to fish more for like tippers,
Yeah.
so he knows like my range kind of right. Like he knows where far I'm gonna be. But that's good in a way because like if I'm like gonna use fair, and he knows like my range, he can kind of like maneuver around it. And, like,
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
that,
So
you
like if
know?
I think he's gonna do fair, I could like run under him maybe.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm like, oh no, impossible.
Yeah. Or try to hit him when he's like on the way up.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna go for like a normal fair like that, he could like probably like double jump and like hit me like that,
Yeah.
right?
It's all about knowing like the spacing of each character. what
And
they
you don't
can-
really have to memorize like characters per se. Like a lot of it's just kind of like over time once you play enough of this game and you play like competitively, like if you come to like the FRU Smash tournament, not sponsored, but like okay, but like you know, playing this game over and over again, and like I don't really know like anything true for Falcon to be honest, but like I've played enough Falcon to just kind of like know what he can do. You know?
Exactly.
Like if he down throws me, I know like just press buttons, whatever.
Yeah. The more you play, the more like there's just so many matchups in this game. Eventually, like you're gonna get a hang of all of them because you will be seeing it like. Also, online is a big thing. There's like a player for every character online.
Right. Like I
And
think
like yeah, you'll see like every matchup in the game.
yeah. Like I think Oswaldo and I have had this conversation before where online might suck in terms of like reacting. Like it doesn't feel proper, but it does help in terms of like matchups.
Learning matchups. Yeah,
you
that's
can
like
just
the biggest thing.
hit someone up like, hey, you play Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
Let's play. You know.
For sure.
Got him.
Yeah, so matchups are like the things you want to. Like, for example, you're going to be finding the characters that you're not really used to, like Bowser Jr. or like Jigglypuff or something.
Yeah.
If you're not aware of what they can do or what their range is or what, like, you know, like some moves have like hidden properties people don't really know. Like Rob Sideby can reflect, you know,
Right,
unaware
right.
of stuff like that.
And it's good. That's again like watching this game, like watching competitive sets, watching like those videos that are like random Smash tips. You know, like
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a good way to learn
For sure.
without having to play. Honestly, that's like 90% where my knowledge came from. It's just like at home when I'm bored watching like pro players fight. You know?
Exactly, yeah. You learn a lot from that. Let's go to Town City, like a big stage now.
Sure. We could get into like frame data, but I don't know if they like that's a
Frame
big
data is
thing.
too specific, I think, for
Yeah, I
characters.
feel like that's not
Like you have to learn.
everything else first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another part of like fundamentals? Let's talk about reading. Maybe.
Reading, sure. Two framing maybe.
We could do that too.
I'll pick
Or
like,
frame trap.
I don't know many like consistent frame types. Don't know. Like reading's a good part of it.
Yeah, reading is.
That's like a
definitely
fun thing for people to learn, you know?
It's one of the coolest readings in this game.
Yeah.
To
like,
get a hard read on someone.
so like, if I'm over here and like he let's say he's like he wants to roll to the right, right?
Yeah.
Like don't do it yet,
I'm
but like
afraid.
let's say I'm like, oh, I know he's scared. He doesn't want to get hit by Ike because Ike's broken or
Yeah.
something. Like I'm guessing he'll probably roll to the right. So if I anticipate him rolling to the right like that, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit him rolling to the right, because again, like with the Palutena example earlier, when like you roll, like you can catch them
Yeah.
like when they're not invincible. So if he rolls to the right, you know, like
That's a hard read, yeah. And like a lot of that comes from like knowing like the position your opponent's in. Like if they're in the corner, they're definitely gonna be more afraid and more inclined to do like a panic option or an option that they could like, you know, choose quickly to get out of that option. Like so, people like they like to jump out of shield.
right, jump. Like if they jump, like again, if you go back and like you're shielding and you jump, I can like throw out a move to like kind of catch you while you're there in a way.
Exactly, yeah. And that's just like pushing your advantage state because like if they're in disadvantage already and you're still like pressuring them like when they're in shield and when they're off stage, they're gonna be doing things that you want them to be doing. And like a lot of that also ties into like conditioning your opponent. Like if you're always going for like someone, for example, hold shield right here, and I'm always doing this trying to catch your jump. Eventually, I'm gonna be like, oh, he's gonna roll or something because he doesn't want to jump, and that's like a big way to like.
It also works like the opposite way. So like if you do those fairs again, like if I know he's gonna do that, next time I do it, he does it, I'm gonna try to catch him with it. You know, and then now I'm the one winning. You know what I mean?
It goes both ways.
It's exactly like both ways. So that's a lot of this game is like, in terms of competitiveness, just like, don't be too predictable. Like, yeah, Joker back air is good. Don't spam it every 5 seconds. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, you should, but like, there's a point where your opponent, depending on how skilled they are, of course, they'll find like countermeasures. They always will. Even if it's like a dominating matchup, they will find countermeasures.
Yeah, it's like really important to remember too that everything, even if it's like annoying or hard to deal with, there's counterplay in this game. Like nothing's gonna be like too overpowered or anything that you can't deal with.
Right.
As long as you like you see the openings and you see what you want or what you need, you should be able to do it. So like even if Joker is spamming back air on you, like there are ways to get around that.
There's also like, can you hit me a little bit without killing me? Man, Terry's dumb. Alright, hit me a little bit more. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. So like, the thing about being predictable is, or like, again, you don't want to be too predictable. So you don't want to like jump every 5 seconds. Like I know I have like a jumping habit once in a while. So like maybe it'll maybe I won't get caught up by other players, but like when you start moving on to like more stronger players, like in brackets and such, it's definitely noticeable. Like, oh, he caught you because you jumped. You know, like it's also like an experience thing. Like, yeah, let's say I've never played Oswaldo, but I just know like most people like to jump. I'll just like throw it out. You never know. There's a lot of time like personally, I think a lot of players call me like read-based fundies. It's like I just kind of always throw out back here because like, okay, what? Like,
these people like when they're in positions like that, they get afraid again.
Right. Like,
they want to like get out, so they jump. And
the good thing about like characters is like you can figure out like what moves can you spam really, and like what moves will work. So like with Joker back air, I'll probably use a lot of back airs because like if it doesn't hit them, I'm not really gonna get hurt for spamming it.
Yeah.
But you know, again, countermeasures. So like maybe I'll think I'm not gonna get punished, but he shields it and then he grabs me and I get like hit. You know.
Or I go for an anti-air.
Right, like that, and I'm just like, okay. But in terms of like something I wanted to talk about was like generic bad habits. Like if you throw me up, or like actually like something I send me like pretty far up maybe. Up tilt me?
Or you want to go up?
Yeah. Okay. So like, yeah, there you go. That's a good percent. So basically, I see a lot of players do this, where they're scared of getting like up aired or something.
Yeah.
Like it's again character dependent. So like if he up throws me, right? What is he gonna do from there mainly? Like if he tries to get follow up, he has nothing to do. If I just DI out, he's not gonna kill me or anything. Yeah. And like worst case, if he tries doing something to me, I'll just like hit him back for him doing that.
Exactly.
But I see a lot of people, and like myself, like maybe like a year ago, like I will always like jump out. Like there's no point to jump out that early.
You're just wasting resources.
Right.
Because now keeping the resources is very important.
Yeah. So like let's try the same example. Let's say like he's like he knows he can't get anything off me, right? So he tries to like catch me or something. I can just double jump out. You know, he just run away. But if I already burned that double jump, I can't do anything here. I couldn't jump out of that because I already burned my double jump.
It's like being aware of that situation is very important. Like
yeah, and I feel like that separates kind of like the more like I just got into competitive Smash, or like I'm like an intermediate player who can't really find those results that I want.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of like small things like
the
that.
little things, yeah.
Yeah.
Because a better player will usually be like looking for those situations where if you don't realize it, they will be taking advantage of everything.
Right. Because it makes their job easier.
Yeah. So even like just pressing the jump button when you think you're safe is not a good situation to be in.
Right.
Yeah.
Like obviously for situations like if I like Ike Nair sends you in the proper direction, I can get a follow up off that.
So in that situation you gotta choose.
In that situation, like yes, be aware, get out of there, like try to run. But obviously that's like a true combo, that doesn't work. But in general, like I know a lot of people like that I might like beat once in a while, they'll be like, hey, you know, like, why is it so hard to like, you know, why is it so hard to like land?
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're burning your double jump so early that I
You're
can just
choosing
like
that.
it limits your options again. Like if you imagine like the same situation like on the ledge. Like imagine if you had to like take out one of your like you can't jump for some reason, right? It makes it so much easier. Like I don't have to worry about like jump anymore.
Exactly.
You
You
can
just cover every single option.
yeah. So it's the same thing there. Like,
Don't be using the
also
resources
like
you
air
can.
dodges, right? So if you like
Yeah.
hit like smash back and hit or something, like oh yeah, that's another problem. Like immediately trying to spot like air dodge something, like boom, I just got punished.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want to do stuff like that often too. Like you need to be aware like when to like what options to pick. Sometimes it's better to even just take some damage.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
Some combos will just be true. And you
Yeah,
can't do
some
anything about that.
like, there's no point in actually because I know a lot of times a lot of players will try to double jump, like I said before.
Yeah.
Like I think if you like I'm in there up air.
Yeah.
If you double jump, I think you'll burn your double jump and then you'll just accidentally like you just burn your double jump and still get hit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, I was trying to jump.
but like I've seen that a lot where like people accidentally burn their double jumps but they still get hit. And then
Yeah.
now they're just like they have more percent.
And they have
They
no
can't
jump.
get out. Like you know, it's really rough.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. And like I know that was definitely a habit for me when I started playing the game. I would be like put in a situation where like a combo wouldn't necessarily be true, but I would consistently like air dodge, trying to escape a combo that wasn't
Yeah.
really there. And that would just put me in like a worse and worse position every single time.
Another thing is like directional air dodges. Like
Yeah.
I feel even I don't use it enough. Like you should air dodge in a specific like if they think you're just gonna land, air dodge left or right. You know, that's just gonna completely trip them up. They probably
Yeah.
won't get like a punish off. of
Especially if you're like not choosing the same directional like input. If you keep doing it to the right, then they're gonna punish
that.
you.
They're
for
gonna
that.
punish you on the right.
If you go for like right twice and maybe once to the left, they'll be like, whoa, you know, did not expect that type of thing. It's just again like mixing up is like one of the biggest things because there's so many options in this game. Like knowing like what not to go for and what your opponent doesn't expect is very very important. Like that's when like a good like B reverse or something could come in handy. You know?
Yeah, like it's the whole thing about reading because the less options your opponent has, the easier it is to read them. To be honest, like wow, what a read. I'm just like no, I just covered it. You know.
Exactly.
But that's why it's good because I know I watched like videos on it, and Zachary's playstyle is very like save his jump, and like if he's over here, he kind of like double jumps over in like a safe way. So like he keeps his double jump, or like he keeps his double jump really for the end, so he can like mix up his opponent. So like you think I'm gonna land here, I double jump over you, or I could just double jump in place, or I could double jump to ledge, right?
Yeah.
And it's really annoying. But if you already double jumped off stage here for no reason, like you know, like you don't have to double jump sometimes. You can just well maybe not in the throw, but like
Yeah, like you get
Stuff
up
like
B
that.
early. Just any way you could keep your resources to like you can, because you never know what position you're gonna be in later on.
exactly.
And if I like start wasting all my resources and I have nothing else, I can't make it back. You know, that type of thing.
There, I should have gotten a punish off because I saw him waste his double jump, but like,
Yeah.
you know, there's not much to do there.
You can also like go off stage for the punishes and
Right.
you see I'm like stuck in a position where I don't really have much to do and I get punished for it.
Right.
That's because I used the jump that I shouldn't have used or an air dodge.
Like a lot of players I'll see like is like double jump like here. Like I do that too, where I'm just like up here and I just double jump now, and I'm just like,
Yeah, and you can like you can catch.
like I kind of like put myself in a bad situation.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
I always think it like not for every character, but I do think it's better to stay grounded in this game. Like a
It
lot
definitely
of
is,
like
yeah.
walking and like spacing, positioning on the ground instead of rushing into the air and hitting someone's shield with like options.
Like honestly, it's like something like again bad habits just like result in like hopping a lot.
Yeah.
But, like it's not like jumping is bad in this game by any means. It's just like depending on how you do it, you can just be like burning your double jumps too fast or such.
Yeah.
Like it's good to like empty hop a lot. Like obviously there was not a good idea to jump, just like dash back. Like
Yeah.
here it's good to like, oh, am I gonna go for a tomahawk? Or like, oh, yeah. Like I could go for like a what's the word? I go for a tomahawk here. He could get scared for it
Yeah.
or stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. So like that's another thing when you're like landing on someone's shield. There are a lot of ways you can like catch people off guard. And tomahawking is like just a thing where like
Probably one of the most like effective options.
yeah. So
you
I would like pretend to like throw out an aerial
Yeah.
and I would just land and grab.
Yeah. And
And
then
I
I
could
just
whole combo
yeah.
for it, and
Mhm.
either off stage. It's like pushing advantage when like, because if you're always throwing out aerials on shield over and over again, they're just not gonna keep like falling for the same thing. But if you like mix up again and you like catch them off guard
Mhm.
with a grab or shield pressure or like a really well spaced move, you can do a lot.
Mhm. It's just like, again, it's like a big mind game for everyone, to be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
But I mean, I'm not sure exactly what else we could talk. We could play like a few games just to like showcase like a lot of stuff. Like we'll like kind of give our own
Sure,
commentary
we can do that.
while playing a bit. B reverse.
Yeah. Sure, we can just finish this.
Let's finish this, but here, like I had to burn air dodge, so he knows I can't air dodge back. I can't double jump air. I went for a read. Didn't work. No.
That's good.
Alright. See, now I'm losing. He's gonna camp me now. Also, Pyro slash mid throw, really fun. Really good.
They're
Can't
kind of
wait
like really good, right?
Yeah. This like foresight thing. Let's see if we can like proc it actually. No, whatever. I think it's gonna like destroy cannons, to be honest.
I was like looking at that. I don't know yet. It's kind of really good.
I'm dead? I'm living. What?
That's right.
Your character's busted. My phone's like dying.
But yeah, like the things we covered is mostly just like the fundamentals of fundamentals, I guess you could say. Like just like playing neutral, trying to get advantage, playing like how to get out of disadvantage, all that good stuff. And now we can like showcase it. Let's go to PS2.
Sure. We can just like play like it's up to you. We can play like Joker. We can play like Roy.
We could do mains.
You mean? I'll show you. Whoever asks about Joker, I'll show you how to play Joker.
How to play Joker.
This is my MKLeo guide. How to win like MKLeo. Gun? Gun? I love gun. Oh. But yeah, you guys should drop by like the FAU tournament if you honestly want to put like some of this to practice. 'Cause
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
definitely down to talk. We're not like you suck, so we're not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
help you. Like if you have like a legitimate question,
Open
like,
to questions. Yeah.
like what did I do wrong? Which is like my favorite question because I ask that all the time.
Yeah. Same. What did I do?
What did I do? I was winning, but now I'm not.
Oh yeah. Yes. the nerfs.
No.
Thank goodness.
This is pretty much like every grand finals that's happened so far.
And that's because I use my jump. Way too early.
Is because I use my jump. This is Joker's neutral. Yeah. Oh, he tried to bait me. Me punching the back air, and it worked. Oh. Oh. I burned my double jump and I died for it. See, that's that situation I was talking about. Maybe it's only a Ken thing.
No, it's definitely an everyone thing. Ken does get a lot out of it though. There's that back air.
There's that back air.
So overwhelming.
Yeah, it's really fast. It's really
Yeah.
dumb.
But you know, I chose an option, and that was on me.
Haha. Bam! That was a string. No, dude.
Let's go.
I'll live it.
Somehow got out of that up air, bro.
We had like the weirdest like zero to does. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
But yeah, so we've played each other a lot, so we know each other's habits pretty well. Usually at a tournament or online, you won't really know your opponent's habits,
Yeah,
but
so
you could get used to that like over time.
yeah, it's better to like honestly like a lot like, as you play the game more, as you play multiple people, like your adaptability gets really it just gets better and better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know like for newer players, when I play new players with like the same new character that dropped, it was a lot harder for them to like be aware of like their spacing and such.
Yeah.
Because they haven't played this game as long as I have. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's good to like just play the game. you
Like
know, honestly.
adapting
Just
and
play the
just,
game and be aware of like what you're doing.
That's like the biggest thing I think, to just playing as much of the game as you can, because
Right.
you will learn as you play. There's not really like anything.
But you don't want to play so like you just like turn off. Like again, this is why a big problem like playing the same person every time. You just kind of like autopilot things.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to like play new players and just kind of like think, okay, what am I like? How do I implement what I've been learning like on this new guy without being like too crazy? Are you
Yeah. You see how I was like patient off stage? I didn't just throw out an option, because I would have been punished for that.
Oh, you're gonna punch now. Oh,
So
that's a hard read, you know.
That's
Like
hard
I
read.
was just like I could have died. I did die, you know. This is the most appropriate combination.
Yeah.
Bro, you got the best stage for your character.
That's not true.
I don't get any good stage. This is what happened. I got Mario main 3 times on Yoshi's story. I lost. Yeah, I got him. GG.
No.
No,
Oh, let's go,
I'm
you missed
trash.
See, in that situation, I was like in a really bad position. I had no jump, and I was off stage.
See what happens when you save your jump. That Joker back there.
Okay. Go away, I said.
See?
Almost made it back.
Joker back here.
Let's
What do I
go.
do? What am I supposed to do?
Bye bye.
See, that's one of those situations like I should not have been up there.
Yeah, that was just like the pressure of me being on the platform with him,
I was so scared.
holding shield. Yeah.
Time is it? I got like time for like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah. Not sure what else we could like really talk about.
Yeah, I mean at this point let's just like take what we gave you and go practice it. To be honest. Like,
For sure, yeah. Just
play
like
someone.
because so the thing we said, like they should help out with every character you play, not just like one character.
Yeah.
The more character specific things you need to try to find out on your own, because
Oh my
that's
god.
good in your stage.
Shit just lit.
This is the clouds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I play Xenoblade. Let's go. Good game. I said good game. I said,
Oh my god. So that's just me being aggressive. So he's like aware that I want to go in, so he dashes
with
back.
punishing.
Yeah.
Am I dead? Oh my god.
My favorite combo in the game.
It's so free. Oh, it's because of this Titan.
Yeah, what is this stage?
It's a Titan. I don't know, it's his grandpa, I think. I don't remember. Oh, it actually stopped.
That was a horrible
Good
mistake I
game.
made. Put myself in disadvantage. Let's go. Stage is tiny.
I don't like the stage. Stage should not be tournament legal.
Definitely is not. See there, I went like a little higher to try to avoid the.
They caught my jump. Uh-oh.
I'll be a little more patient this time.
Nah.
Never mind. I have no jump right now, so. And that's because I used my jump trying to get in. Very important to save the jump.
Yeah, that's what all Kenmans deserve.
That's not true. That's
To
not true.
lose.
Don't listen to him. That was a very important
good,
battle.
Really formal grand finals.
Memento. What is that lame stage?
There we go. I'm gonna try Pyramid like you say, Ken. This is how we're gonna end it. We're gonna showcase a new character. They're really cool. They're really hype.
They're not that cool.
They're actually pretty cool. They're like Pokemon Trainer, but like faster. And it's horrifying. I want to see if this works.
I, mean, I think they're pretty good. Yeah. I don't know how good, but pretty good.
He's just so fast. He just wins. Oh, neutral every time.
Yeah, neutral's insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna like this character. I love these gimmicks.
It's okay, yeah, kill percent, right? Yeah.
Not anymore. Part sucks.
Huh? What?
Oh, good games, buddy.
That is so huge.
Oh,
SD?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. I'll let you have it.
That's my favorite way to win.
Out. Living. Oh wait, my recovery sucks.
And it's so cool.
All right, time to play. Uh oh.
You don't have that foresight.
It's okay. I got reads. No.
Can't focus.
Where'd you
to-
jump?
I'm good. Oh. Huh?
Oh no.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna die.
Live it. Okay. Oh, we got 2 minutes. We gotta go.
Yeah. Let's go.
I hate
Ken.
Ken. I hate Ken and
What?
his taunt and his winning quotes.
Why?
Because he's like, oh, I did it. I'm like, okay, cool. You don't gotta rub it in, you know. I don't play Ken. I'm not gonna play Ken. But
Alright.
you better pick that character again.
So this should be the last one.
The real last one, yeah. That was practice.
That one was practice.
It's perfect. smash air dodge.
Looks like you got hit by Ken.
That's not fair.
No. No.
Oh, good games.
I'm getting cheesed.
Good game. Oh,
No.
what?
Yes.
What?
Missed
I
that
got
tag. Let's
cheese.
go.
I'm gonna lab this matchup. I'm gonna call all the Ken mains I know and destroy you.
How many Ken mains do you know?
Living. I think I get it back. Oh, you're good. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, we're living. He's living. Oh, good games.
It's not good games yet.
Good games.
What does that move? Why is it so strong?
Good games.
What? No way. Why are you afraid on the platform doing down smash?
I know. It looked like down smash. No, I fast
That's what I'm
fell.
talking about. My favorite way to win, SD.
It's because I don't have my GameCube controller. I'm playing on this wireless Pro controller.
One of the best controllers.
It's not even cool looking. It's just see-through. It's GameStop quality.
Okay, we should.
I think we could call it a
End it
wrap
up.
here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you anybody who stopped by and asking your fun questions of
Yes.
Palutena Warp.
And if you have any more questions,
You can always ask us in the esports server. You can add us. Oswaldo
for sure.
Ramos, Zach and Tapania, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but stop by the tournaments. They'll always be fun. Just kind of like
Great way to
meet and hang
practice,
out.
yeah. Meet new people.
Like, don't be scared. It's not like no one's gonna beat you up because
Yeah.
you're like so good at the game or
And,
something.
it's not like, yeah.
There's one this Wednesday. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
so come
probably
out.
gonna
I
be
wanna
there.
see as
Then,
many
yeah.
people come out.
There's also a local right next to FAU. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
For sure. Yep.
And now we're gonna play for real.